this is gonna seem mostly like dead air if you're watching this after the live stream, but I always like to do a little count maintenance and give people a chance to catch the posts and whatnot and start to filter in. Once we have at least a few people in here, I'll pick up with some discussion, Q&A, burn some of my tickets, try to throw in some entertaining or helpful, ideally both, commentary. And then once we have at least a few people, we'll do some co-op. And once everybody's, once a big chunk of the people are here, we'll move into the featured content. I just don't like to, I like to give everybody that's interested a chance to file in and hopefully not miss whatever they're most interested in seeing. Hey Musk, hey other person, sorry, my chat window flew by really fast. Welcome aboard. It's on everybody else to let me know how the volume levels are. I have everything down really low because everything done from this channel is all just super raw, totally unpolished, completely unedited, totally unprofessional. I just use the YT gaming app, YouTube gaming app, to just take care of everything, which is great. It's convenient, but it doesn't, like most Android programs, it doesn't internally record the audio. Hey Anthony, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Chark, nice to see you on, man. Thanks for making it. Yeah, so obviously, even though I'm close to my phone, it's not like I'm this close, and the microphone is right next to the speakers, so I have to keep the game audio down quite a bit. Otherwise, you won't be able to hear me. But if you either can't hear it at all, or at any point it starts to drown me out, and you actually give half a crap about what I'm saying, just let me know and I'll adjust accordingly. Alright, so... Alright, cool. We got people filing in now. Great. I'm just going to do some discussion and whatnot while I burn down some tickets, so if anyone wants to holler at me about anything, or you have any questions about anything, or you're newer or out of the loop, and you want some tips on things, I mean, I'm just here to inform and entertain. It's your guys' stream. I'm just hosting it. So, just bear with me, please. This is my first time back on the proverbial horse since I was in the hospital for over a week, and then I was laid up at home for another 5 or 6 days, and I have a series of recap videos I'm going to do that I took clips and screenshots and made notes of for all the games I play while I wasn't online, but those are going to take a little bit. I want them to be at least halfway decent quality, so I felt like if I didn't get back to streaming like now, I wasn't ever going to, and since both myself and a lot of good friends are working hard on getting my new channel, which is going to be a lot more professional and a lot more polished, more real, which, I mean, it's happening. I mean, I've got artists that have volunteered their time, and I have I've got a hardware sponsor, as long as I show them that I don't just have interested viewers, but invested viewers, and I've got some currency sponsors for Maji Battle. That's the new Yu Yu Hakusho game, which I'll be covering tomorrow about the same time as today, and Legends. Unfortunately, I don't I'm gonna catch up with the chat in a second. I am reading. I just didn't want to lose my train of thought and sound like a total derp, which I just did. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have any current consistent assistance with BBS or Dokkan. So if you're hyped for the new channel, or no, this channel is just going to become the new channel. It'll just be a real channel with sponsors and graphics and transitions, and I mean, I always throw some notes together for you know, math and things or whatnot, so I don't have to do it on the fly and make you wait, or potentially you know, flub, you know, not carry the one and give you misinformation and whatnot. But other than that, these are always like super chill raw streams, and I'm not going to say that I'm never going to do like completely raw super chill live streams. I'll still do those from time to time, but you know, the new channel will be a lot more real. That's all. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat here. God, it's been ages. Should just be able to go. Okay. I'm slow, forgive me. I know I can bring up the chat from here. I'm just being thick. I think that's it. No, I want to see my channel. Whatever. I'm not going to bother. It's annoying to have to watch me switch back and forth anyway, especially when I can voice chat. Sorry, I saw somebody had some questions about a Chappie build, either what variation was superior or, you know, whether it was better than something else, but I missed the second part. Could you ask the question again, please, so I can give you an answer? The chat kind of ran by a little bit too quick while I was orating. Are you still out there? Whoever had that question that I didn't get to read the whole part of. Yeah, I mean, well, you definitely want to run a NAD-centric build for her, item-wise. You're typically, at least for the longest time now, for PvP, you typically want to put your offensive stuff on your items and your defensive stuff on your link slots for your NAD characters. So ideally, you want to have all attack secondaries, but you know, if you're still working on the rolls and whatnot, you know, stamina will next best thing to have. Right on, right on. I mean, she's super tier in PvP. I was actually gonna wait to discuss it until I talked about what I was going for pulls or whatnot. But yeah, she's for anyone who doesn't know, was on the fence or you know, hasn't looked into it. Yeah, she's very tier for PvP. I'm gonna have to rely on my notes a little bit more than I usually would, because I'm kind of just barely been keeping up with the game while I've been recovering. So since I knew I was going to stream today, you know, I was talking to a lot of my more hardcore, you know, OG friends, and you know, getting like the deep dive down low on things, because I hate to go live and just have nothing but generic or stale information for everybody. But yeah, just I mean, she's also really good at for autoing as the inheritance zone. But yeah, she typically should beat Retsu in a one-on-one fight. So assuming you've got her center laned, and you've got a strong NAD build. Personally, my optimal build would be the gold chappie with 30 attack, a regular 5-star chappie with 30 attack, and the ribbon. Just all the movie items, every color has a 10 all stats, 5-star with a secondary on it. But what makes them so much better than the coins and the calendars that we were getting before is they're not black or gray items, as people refer to them. They actually have colors, which means you get the full boost of the secondary. Yeah, so yeah, no, I just said optimally. Obviously, you can go regular 5-star chappie with 30 attack, 4-star chappie, and movie item. It really depends on your team and the meta. The 4-star chappie is arguably still the only viable item to throw on a character for PvP and not be quote unquote wrong. But I would try some other things. I mean, I would probably try the captain's coat or equivalent for the character type item with 30 attack on it, along with the regular 5-star chappie and the movie item before I went with the 4-star chappie. But you have to play around. It depends. I mean, the meta largely. Gotcha. Yeah, well, and especially on that team, item-wise, you want to go as offensive as possible with her. So I would start with the probably start with the double chappie ribbon setup. Try to get attack, maximum attack on the chappie and the ribbon, and then you'll just have to see based on the teams that you're facing in your league at the time, whether her effective or EHP is enough, or she's dying too fast. But what I was getting at with the whole one-on-one thing, because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, but she doesn't have flurry. I don't get it. It's a stats thing. Primarily, her big advantage is her two significant factors are her high bruiser, and her the speed of her normal attack string. Her again, I'm looking down at my numbers because I don't usually. I've got all the BBS stuff up here, but I had to reference some things and write some things down and whatnot, because again, I don't like to give people bad information. But yeah, measuring from the initiation of the first attack to when the final attack of the normal string does its damage. Yeah, I find the usable ones, the ones they get right, that aren't just like the stock frenzy or flurry characters, a lot more interesting to mess around with. So yeah, I definitely agree with you there, Musk. But yeah, okay, so Hollowbell's normal attack string, measuring as I just said, it's 1.02 seconds. So it's barely, I'm about to get to that, Noel, just give me a second. if I don't break this down into like 3 steps, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Okay, so her normal attack string is effectively just a smidge over a second long. Okay, Retsu's is almost, it's encroaching on a minute and a half. It's 1.38 seconds exactly, measured the way I was speaking of, and that's from initiation to damage. Now there is recovery time after that, which can affect things, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now, her bruiser effectively gives her 1.5 times damage multiplier. So yes, 50%, 1.5 times. Okay, and obviously flurry is 2 times. So if we take those numbers that I just had earlier, and a big thanks to Kay for getting me some of the numbers I was missing and making sure my math was right, and just always being awesome and helpful as always. You should totally check out his channel. It's Jim Mao Kotick PvP. He's got some of the best PvP videos out there. Anyway, so going back to our numbers here. All right, so Holly Bell string, again, 1.02 seconds. So over the course of 10 seconds, she gets 9.8 normal strings in. So almost a full 10 strings in within 10 seconds. Retsu, over 10 seconds with her 1.38 second long string, is gets 7.25 strings in. Now, obviously, she's got a larger multiplier. She's going to close the gap a bit. So we look at Halibel now with our 2 numbers, and we've got 9.8 strings times the 1.5 damage multiplier, 50% additional from her bruiser, comes out to 14.7. I'm talking DPS here. And then with Retsu, it's the 7.25, but times 2, because, you know, the flurry, attacking twice, that's a straight up double. And you're looking at 14.5. Okay, so now, as of right there, Halibel has the edge a tiny bit. Now, the thing is, Retsu has a significantly faster recovery than Halibel does. So in PvE, you can flash step to cancel it, but in PvP, obviously, you can't. So that puts the advantage slightly back in Retsu's favor, but then you go and factor in Halibel's 20% killer, and all things being equal, no weirdness, if it's just a one-on-one, Halibel should always kill Retsu before she kills her. Again, that's all things being equal. You know, same buffs, same equipment, so on and so forth. So, I know that was way more than just the answer to your question, but since it was something I wanted to talk about anyway, I figured I would go through that and answer your question at the same time. And when I'm talking a lot, I'm never doing anything on screen, so sorry. I know this is like boring to look at right now. Let me just adjust my gear real quick and get my, at least just burn out my PvP tickets, and then I mean, we've got a good amount of people. If people want to do a little bit of co-op before we jump into summons, or they want to do any more Q&A, or you have any requests at all, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll jump into that. Thanks. Like I said, I try to be informative. I know it can get a little bit dry and boring with the math, but without the full context of the math, none of it's helpful, because you're only looking at one aspect, and you have no context, and it's not really helpful. And without any math at all, it's just me sitting here saying, yo, this one character's totally better than the other, kicks that character's ass. I mean, you know, you can take my word for it, but I'd much rather you take the numbers words for it. The other character that I'm looking at, I mean, really, I'll be fine if I just walk away with Hollow Bell. Like I said, right now, I'm really on a budget, and my almost non-existent personal resources are pretty much tied up in the stream, and I don't really have any content partners for currency for BBS, and we all know how ridiculously overpriced it is, and you know, never on sale, and yada yada yada. And my bag of tricks with you know, Google Play and iTunes credit only goes so deep. So I'll put my sponsor that handles my donations, the email up for the PayPal in the comments, and in the video description when I go back and polish it up afterwards. And you know, even pocket change helps, and it all goes right to whatever game content you're most interested in. So especially if I'm covering a lot of games at the time, put in the note, like, you know, what game or games out of the ones I cover are your favorites, and you know, like what you're most interested in seeing, and you know, like I said, even pocket change from a bunch of people adds up, and it's helpful. And when I can, anytime I get a donation, I try to find a way to match it, and then put it towards you know, whatever that is. So if you like send in a donation and you're like, yo, here's $10, I really like your Bleach Brave Souls stuff, or at least it doesn't completely suck, and I'd love to see you do some item summons, then, like, you know, I'll see if I can come up with you know, another 10 or 20 bucks to put along with what you sent, and then I'll do like a little item, you know, summoning. It'll just go, any penny I receive, or I should say my sponsor receives, I will go directly towards the content. I have to have a sponsor manage it, because I'm my health, I'm on disability, and I don't like to mess with that. So anyway, but the address, like I said, I'll put it in the notes, but it's 24 the numbers our diner at earthlink.net. I do have a Twitter, and you're welcome to you know, follow me there. I do tweet and post to Facebook when I go live. But my personal Twitter is pretty dead. I've always had a tiny list of followers, although ironically half of them were like people of note, because it was for work, back when I was managing developer on a tabletop RPG. And yeah, and then, you know, I just kind of didn't use it a whole lot. It's at Hale, HALEJR. That's my Twitter. When we launch the new site, it's gonna have its own social media footprint. It'll have its own no site, new channel. It'll have its own Facebook and its own Twitter. And I actually already had somebody that has offered to sort of like manage the Twitter, because I tend to either completely ignore things, or like be really late in replying, or I spend too much time trying to respond in like great detail to everybody's comments, that I don't work on the actual content. So anyway, and Yuvanark, if I didn't already say hi, good to see you, man. How you been? Oh, good to see you. See your name. Yeah, that's good. Oh, and the other thing, I've talked about this before in older streams, which is what I'm probably going to do right now. And I would always firmly recommend against this outside of PvP. But I mentioned EHP before, or effective HP. If you find that the movie item, you know, the 10 all, this guy here, the 10 all stats, with the 30 attack on it, like I recommended, it's just your character's just dying too much given who you're facing, and the captain's robe doesn't drops your offense too much. The and I know I'm mentioning golds again. I'm sorry, but I definitely wouldn't recommend running a regular one of regular pupples. But if you have a gold pupples and you find yourself in a bind where the like I said, the movie item is just not giving you enough survivability, and the captain's robe is, but you're losing too much damage. The pupples is the happy medium between the two as far as the HP goes. And if your team is full nad, and I hope I'm not giving out any trade secrets here. I don't want to make anybody mad. If your team is full nad, and you want to screw with people when they're picking teams on you know, when they're on offense and they're picking teams to fight, assuming they know what they're doing, if it's a full nad team and you do all gold chappy, gold pupples, regular chappy on all of them, it'll drop the overall attack low enough that it'll look like you're not a full nad team, like you're a hybrid team, or like you're running one full sad unit, like a UH that's or Yohabaha, which is optimized for sad, and they might walk into your team with a team that's not equipped for a full nad team like that. So it's another little trick. Sure. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna get these tickets out of the way, and then I guess we'll do summons first. That's usually the feature. That's usually what people want to see the most. If you guys rather do co-op first, maybe you're a newer player, or you just started a second account, and you want to quick carry through some raids, or you just want to power some books, or if extreme co-op pops up while we're on, and some of the OGs wanna jump on that, or you know, whatever. Like I said, I'm down for whatever. I really mean it when I say it's your stream and I'm just hosting it. And I apologize if any of the things I say while I'm going through this are things that you've heard me say before, or there's things that are already obvious to you. I just, you know, might as well multitask and throw out some potentially helpful information while I'm messing around with stuff. Yeah, no problem, man. Even if I'm off stream, you guys can hit me up on Discord. Like half the people in the chat have my direct contact information on Discord. I just gave out my Twitter before, or you can even hit me up via Facebook Messenger through my personal Facebook until I get all the official, more professional stuff set up for the new channel. I'm Jack Hale, Hale. I should be like in the first 10 names that pop up. I'm Newburgh, New York, so pretty easy to find. And I have it set so you probably won't be able to see anything if you're not my friend, but you can still message me. So if you want to, you know, put together a group or whatnot, and Yeah, they're extremely supportive guys that I'm very thankful to have as friends. Um, Usually helpful when it's come to BBS, especially with how rough things have been lately. So that's really cool. And I spent a little bit too much time catching up on things on Reddit and YouTube, and looking behind the curtain, so to speak, on FYI. That thanks, man. I appreciate it. That I didn't really do much prep on the actual account, so I'll probably have to clear space and stuff, like, you know, here and there. So, but it just wouldn't be one of my streams if it wasn't just like a haphazard hot mess. So. Actually, that is the loadout I want to run. Just being obsessive about the order that I equip things, because, well, one, I'm obsessive, and two, I like to see I'm not a spring chicken, as it were, either, so no worries there, man. Like I said, I'm down for whatever. We don't have to do co-op. I like to. It's fun. But, you know, people want to go directly into summons, and then anyone that wants to hang out afterwards and do co-op, cool. Or if people want to co-op first, you know, whatever works. It's all good, Musk. I know you're busy, and I know school's particularly a focus right now. So if you have to bounce out early, you know, hard feelings at all. I'm just, you know, happy to see you here, and I'm sure you dragged a few people along with you, so I appreciate it. Third, I saw. I haven't. Well, like I said, I was. Well, I don't know if you were on yet. I was in the hospital for a little over a week, and then I was laid up for another 5-6 days after that, and I was not able to aggressively keep up with PvP like I do, and since I couldn't consistently you know, burn down my tickets and whatnot, I wasn't spending any orbs, and the highest I can maintain without spending any orbs whatsoever is Lieutenant. The Sunday rush, the mad jockeying for position on Sundays, when it comes to making or staying in captain or head captain, it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours of your time on Sunday, and anywhere from like 50 to a few hundred orbs. So yeah, if making captain or head captain is something that you're interested in, my advice is to treat it like an eBay auction. You know, make sure you do all your tickets. Make sure you keep spending all of them as they recharge. Ideally, set alarms if you can. Other people also tend to waste a ticket without realizing it. These little things obsessive people think about that other people may not notice. When you redeem your tickets, like from your dailies, as if there's another way to get them. Anyway, when you redeem your tickets, anytime an increase to your battle passes would take you to 5 out of 5 or past, it loses its refresh memory. So, for instance, you know, what are they, 2 hours, I believe? Like I said, I've been out of it. So, say you only had 10 minutes left on the recharge, and you were at 4 out of 5 tickets. and you went and redeemed your 5 daily tickets, it would jump you up to 9 out of 5, but it's not going to remember that you only had 10 seconds left. When you get back down underneath 5, it's going to start over at 2 hours again. So that 10 minutes, if you just waited that extra 10 minutes, that was 1 whole more fight for free. So just little things to think about. I usually like to set an alarm or reminder for exactly when my tickets are going to cap, and then redeem my box tickets right as my tickets cap, and then do all 10 fights, and then just keep up with them as they recharge throughout the day. And then since there's 5 tickets and they're on a 2-hour recharge piece, even if you sleep 9 hours a night, you don't have to get up in the middle of the night to knock down tickets or anything of like the no life ride like that. Thank you. Some liquid assistance. Boring water, but you know, I'm already losing my voice, so anyway. Yeah, right on, man. Anyway, items. Oh wait, no. I know. I'm finicky over things that seem completely pointless, but there's methods to my madness. Admittedly, there's also madness to my methods, but hey, what you gonna do? Yo, what's up, MD? We're going more offensive here. Describe Shinji. Yeah, it's if you've well, hopefully you'll be less bored. We haven't gotten in too deep into the we haven't gotten to the feature content stuff yet. There's no one single optimal PvP team now. Obviously they all have Retsu, or I have to out of OCD go Retsu, because technically in that form she's Yachiru Unohana, but if I said Yachiru, everybody would think I was talking about Kenny's Yachiru, so I say Retsu, but I always have to do this so I don't feel bad. Yeah, they all have Retsu. It's some combination. Okay, you've got. Now I'm gonna set up a secondary one here so you can kind of see the difference. You've got a couple different variations of the Yohabaha, Retsu, and Anniversary Ukiara team, like I'm playing here. Yuha is always he can be chappied if you don't have the SP gear, and it won't be awful, but typically regardless of your setup, he's always SP based, and some balance of it. I know that's until they when and if they release a correction for it, that's the official pronunciation, because that's the pronunciation for Hiragana that Kuto put in the manga for his name. Now, he's notorious for not making those right, but that's what they have to go on. So that's what they use for the game. So that's the highest level of canon for now. Hopefully we get the anime back with how good everything's doing, and you know, we'll find out if that's really what he wants his name to sound like. I mean, I don't want to dive into another big long segue. We had a big discussion about it on an older stream. I mean, it's his name is primarily or at least partially inspired by the, you know, old-timey the, you know, older, more established religions words for God, like Yahweh, or like Jehovah, that sort of thing, that's that kind of thing. I mean, because that's how he sees himself, as a god. And his you know, Kubachite, the mangaka for Bleach, always likes to delineate the factions by linguistics. Like, you know, the Arankar, you know, had all Latin based, you know, nomenclature and so on. The Quincy's are all have all the Germanic theme to the names of their moves and things. So you would think it would be more of the German pronunciation with like the hard k or ch at the end, which is actually not the pronunciation for Agana, but the kanji. That the kanji that they use for his name is actually the same. The last part is the same that they use for Bach. So you would think it would be something like yeah, Yuak, or if you go extremely German, Yuach, or the way the Japanese would pronounce that word. But when Kubo penned in the one or two places where the pronunciation is, it's Yuahabaha. So sounds like we're going on vacation, right? Go to the Yuahabahas. Get me a margarita. Who's in? Let's go sailing. Anyway. Probably already losing people by being slow and boring, so let me get back to it. Oh, teams. Sorry, I was answering your question. So yeah, you've got the NAD heavy variation of the team that you see here, which is what I'm running, where Ukiura and Retsu are both heavy NAD. I know. That's what I know. I agree with you. Honestly, as long as people are around and like want to see things or talk about stuff or co-op, I tend to hang out until like the last couple people are ready to go, in case there's any latecomers or you know, whatnot. I mean, there's always a potential that I run out of time, but usually I just run until I've done everything that I've kind of like put on the schedule or talked about in the feature, you know, the headliner, and then I just hang out for however long people seem to want to hang out for. But yeah, regardless, all the teams have Retsu, and all the variations, you always want to run her NAD. It's just always better that way. And if you have the gear, you always want to run Yuaha SP based, and I'm pretty sure most people know this by now, or at least kind of have figured it out from watching, other players' teams, but maybe they don't understand the reasoning behind it. You always want to make sure he's in the top lane, because a lot of his maneuvers have kind of like a very specific built-in angle to them, and if you put him in any lane but the top lane, he's going to have a significantly diminished chance of hitting more targets more often. In the very top lane, he's going to hit the most number of enemy units the most consistently because of the kind of built-in angling of his maneuvers. And then there's the sad heavy version of this team, and for that you put Ukiora center lane. Again, Yuha always has to be at the top, but you put Ukiora center lane. Retsu goes to the bottom, and you go ideally. Again, there are other variations, and I'm sure most, if not all of you, are more than capable of figuring them out based on what I'm saying is optimal on your own. But ideally, perfect world, you go gold Yuki with 30 SP secondary, regular Yuki with 30 SP secondary, and a Ryu, the speed item, because when you build him strong heavy, and especially when you put him center lane, the speed item is a big difference between the impact that his strong have, because it decreases the time enough that it takes for him to close the distance that he starts to initiate his strong attacks. So that's the optimal item when he's center laned. It can actually be so important when he's SP and center laned that you might want to even consider running an off color Ryu if you don't have a red one. Bless you. But not when he's an ad, and definitely not when he's center laned. When he's not center laned. And that's pretty much the variations for this team. And then you've got the teams that include Chad. And that would the two ones that are comparable to something of this level here are which I was gonna set up, but again I kind of spent my time doing math and putting down notes and things. It's again Retsu always, so it's Retsu, Chad, and then either Yuhabaha or Yams, Yamamoto, or now Halabel, and there's a couple variations you can do with Halabel on the team, but again, Retsu's a given, and then you've got Halabel, and for that team you usually go with Chad as your third, and you really go as attack heavy as you can on items and as DR heavy as you can on on your links. Alright. I don't need to rearrange stuff. Let me just jump into it and burn down my PvP tickets really quick. And then we'll do summons, unless you want to co-op first, or you want to do some more Q&A, or you need to carry through something. So you have until I'm done burning down my PvP tickets and maybe throwing a couple 5-ofs at a PvE to vote otherwise. And if not, we'll go into summons. I have my Halloween ticket, and I have my choose a 5-star tutorial re-release ticket. I'm definitely gonna do my Halloween ticket. I might save my tutorial one because I haven't fully thought out depending on which 5 I pull, what I want the most, and I don't want to be kicking myself about missing a dupe of a character. Yeah, no problems, Moss. You know, there's just lots to think about, because I say we because I have a brain trust when it comes to guild quests. We're closing in on getting this account to #1 on global for guild quests, and that takes a lot of forethought about units and having lots of copies at different stages of evolution. And now with Resurrection, there's an additional stage to think of, and it can be really hard to get the OG characters outside of like random dumb luck. And I guess to sort of foreshadow some of the fun for when I do my recap series, there were some very interesting things that happened with tickets while I wasn't streaming, so I'll leave it at that so that I don't completely spoil my recap series for this game. But yeah, anyway, let's go beat some people up. And with this team in particular, you want to hunt Retsu leads, obviously not hard to find, and you want to, if you want to really just ensure that you get the longest streaks possible, and you know, you're as insulated from stupid RNG related losses as possible, you actually want to go for the higher attack average ones, because the only time this team loses is by dumb luck, and that's usually due to burst from the wrong character in the wrong lane at the wrong time. So if you stick to teams that are over 1600 or so average attack, sorry, there was a big message and it flew by too fast for me to... Alright, I missed a message, sorry. That last one before MB's comment, it just flicked across my screen. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you want to go for the higher than. No, I know. Hey, we do our part for. Anyway. So yeah, you want to go after the high attack average Retsu teams. The higher the better, because you want to... What are we facepalming, Benark? Is it from the comments, or am I being more dysfunctional than I realize? But yeah, you can, with a decent enough team with the right kit, you can either stay in Lieutenant or just bounce back and forth between 3rd and Lieutenant without having to spend any orbs, as long as you keep on top of stuff. If you want to break into and stay into Captain or Head Captain, it's going to require some orbs. But like I was saying, it's kind of like eBay, where everybody likes to snipe bid. Everybody goes for a mad rush jockeying for position on Sunday. So if you want to make captain or head captain, or you do make it and you want to stay there, you pretty much got a plan to be on for at least the last hour before reset, ideally the last 2 hours before reset, and you almost have to constantly be fighting. No matter, I've been in like 2nd in captain or lieutenant on Sunday night Saturday night, or actually technically Sunday morning at like 3 a.m. and going to sleep, it doesn't matter what place I'm in. When I wake up, I will be one place below out of promotion, because people will just bombard, just dump massive amount of orbs in that last 2 hours, and they'll just keep grinding until they're, it's usually 30th for the higher leagues. So like, I'll log on. I'll be like, okay, I should be all right. I got up late. I missed the reset, but I was like third place last night when I went to sleep at 3:30. Oh look, I'm in 31st. Surprise! So don't waste your orbs earlier in the week. Just get on for the last few hours before reset, whenever that is for you in your time zone, and the reason I say try for like 2 hours is that gives you a little bit of time to scope out who's coming up on you from behind, who's ahead of you by how much, and with a quick bit of math, you can kind of figure out, okay, I need X amount of points, assuming I don't lose. I'm looking at 1K per match. I'm this far behind. I have this much time. So you can tell whether you actually have enough time to make it into the zone. That one went badly. To make it there, or not, so that you don't waste your orbs. And also you can get an idea of how many orbs you're going to have to spend and whether that's worth it or not. I'm not going to bother with making adjustments. I've kind of kept you guys long enough, so I'm not going to bother tweaking anything. This will be fine for most matches. Well, that team was likely what I talked about. Not that I was paying close attention because I'm trying to get through this, but yeah, it's whatchamacallit, he probably had couples on his full NAD characters to obfuscate his rewatch being burst, and I'm more heavily DPS oriented, with just a little bit of an EHP buffer on Retsu, so I only want to face teams that are I haven't done this one yet, bro, but I'm sure other people that are on have. I know Anthony has, if he's still on. I just haven't. I mean, you know me. Most of the times I have to play with one hand as it is, but lately, and hey, I can play with one hand and still do charge attacks and shit. So, but lately I just feel like I'm too much of an anchor, with how I've been feeling. That's a little low, but whatever. We might get sacked by a surprise burst character again. Like I said, with this team especially set up this way, you want to go for 1600 or higher enemy teams. I'm gonna get away with it this time. Yeah, that Yuaha's 5 out of 5. If he gets the bomb, it's game over. There's no coming back from that. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Sincerely. And if yeah, I hear you, Mus. especially this late into the stream, I'm not gonna duplicate information, especially long, detailed information. I don't want to further bore anyone that's been here from the beginning. But if you've just tuned in recently and you want to you're interested in not just if Halabel is here for PvP, but why. We got into some math and whatnot earlier, going over why when all things are equal, she beats out Retsu's in 1v1. So I was going to talk about that when I talked about what characters I was summoning for, but I had a question related to that, and the stream was still winding up, so it seemed like a good time to go over that, so I won't go over that again. So just when the stream's over, obviously it'll automatically be uploaded to the current channel, and you can check that out if you're curious. And if you have any further questions about that, just just it's a comment section, and I'm always happy to do requests or whatnot. Whether it's the character reviews, damage tests, you want to see particular PvP teams, maybe, because I know we talked about other PvP teams, but we didn't. I don't. To go any deeper, is like that's another video. So, which I'm happy to make. But so if you want to see and discuss like any of the other PvP teams or variants we've discussed, I'd be happy to do that in another streamer video. Just leave a request. I don't want you guys to think I'm burning a ton of orbs or anything. I was just getting back to a multiple of 5. So that's good for now. I can do more later. And then just to sate my OCD, I'm going to just throw 5 tickets at a PvP lottery event so that they're not capped, because just seeing them that way hurts me physically. I always go for the item focused ones usually, but I never like to leave one with a significant amount of a bar, so I always like to get that to, like, so once I finish this ticket, when I'm not manualing and I need to burn tickets, I'll go back to autoing the accessory focused one, because I need accessories a lot more than I do characters. I'm still, despite my ridiculous inventory, I'm still missing key red items. This is just, it loves blue and purple, hates red. I still don't have a I've got 3 red gold chappies, but I don't have any gold hybrid items. I don't have a gold Yuki or a gold Pupples. I've got like 7 of each for blue and purple. Anyway, throwing tickets. And then we'll get right into the summons. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody, and then everybody that's interested in the summons has arrived. And again, I'll be doing Maji Battle tomorrow. That's a new Yu Yu Hakusho game. It's JP only thus far. I mean, K-Lab game. It's a big property. I mean, it's almost a foregone conclusion that it comes to global, but they haven't made any announcements yet. But it is just too much fun not to play. Veil, Riga, and Ranchi. I'll put all the links up for these things when I do the Maji stream. And I'm butchering pronunciations because I'm exhausted and I have no voice. I apologize. He has a Maji Battle Discord that started as the Discord for his channel because he was one of the people. I think him and Cisco were. I apologize if I got your name wrong. Were the first two people to start covering it. But his Discord is basically that place to go for info. Now it's basically the Maji Battle Discord, and we have some amazing translators there that don't just do good, accurate translations, but I mean, like, the news goes up at like 4 in the morning, and Scar is there posting the translations for the news like 5 minutes later, literally. Like, you can just, oh, new news, and just pop over Discord and just bring up the events channel and just wait. And they got a database, really nice looking one, that 2 of the members work on, that has all of the translations for all of the stats and the special moves and passive skills and whatnot for all the characters. And it really makes it, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt when you very first start playing, but like, if you're in a UU and you like gacha games, I'd recommend jumping in right now and not waiting for it to come to global. Like any of these games, obviously, if you're pay to play, you're going to have an advantage, but you definitely don't remotely need to be pay to play to have fun right now. And the rates are awful, but when aren't they? But they're constantly doing special events. I mean, you typically have like 2 to 3 chances to get a guaranteed 5-star ticket a month that doesn't cost you any orbs, and they'll periodically do a guaranteed 5-star multi or a discount multi or both, and then you get even more opportunities to get guaranteed 4-star or higher tickets, and you can pretty much get as many 3-star or higher tickets as you want for the most part. So anyway, summons. All right, for all the reasons that we discussed, obviously my main goal here is Holibel, and if we get dupes of anybody, that's who we want dupes of for obvious reasons. I'd like to get one of, in a perfect world, I get one of each before I run out of my current stock of orbs, simply for guild quest reasons, and just because even when characters aren't enhanced links, there's the stat creep, so having the most recent character to come out, they're going to be the best link of that type that's not enhanced, until the next character comes out. So, and every character after release takes their turn as in the bonus pool for a guild quest. So, and I'm a whore when it comes to characters, but so yeah, perfect world, we get one of each character, and if we get any dupes, they're Holibel, but I'll be okay if we just get one Holibel, and depending on how deep in I am, and whether I'm able to start getting some donations, nothing big, no pressure, but I have to be budget conscious, so I I might stop. But I have all those item tickets to do too, which I've been teasing for a long time. So, and just like I don't want you to think I'm playing here. So forget the premium tickets. Those will be their own series. And we've actually talked about having Vil do them and recording them, and then I'll stream the video, but I won't watch it first. So like I'll be reacting along with everybody else. I don't know. We just thought that might be funny, because I've got like 7,500 almost. But that's not. We're looking at the big guys here, the Brave Souls and up. We got. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We got 123 Brave Souls, 62 3-star or above generals. We got 110. That was a healthy month for me where I was able to do a lot of extreme co-op. 110. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do a lot when the red ones were up, so I only have 4 of those. Got 5 of the greens, 3 of the oranges, another 3 blue. I got more of the anniversary ones because those were easier to farm. More purple, green, and then we've got 5, 15, 16, 17 guaranteed 4-star or higher. So if we don't get some 5s, I might need a new phone. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Me too. That's not even for luck. That's just because I just hate seeing the button not grayed out. Anyway, you guys want to start it off with yeah. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. And we'll start it off with the Halloween ticket on the off chance we don't get a filler, because that can obviously inform our decisions with the gacha. So, are we ready for the Halloween ticket? If you're still saving yours for some reason, or you want to summon along, I've never been big on that, but I know other people enjoy it. I don't have anything against it, so I'll give everybody a second to grab their phone and load up their account if they want to pop their ticket, or just do if you don't have a ticket and you won't be mad at me for making you potentially waste 25 orbs, why don't you do a YOLO single on the Halloween banner with me when I do. Alright. Does it tell you guys when people something? Yeah, it does. Honestly, I'm okay with it being the first slot or the last slot. But when it's the middle slot, it drives me fucking nuts. Anyway, alright. 3, 2, 1, go. And okay. Gee, I wonder if it's going to be a 5-star. Are you not filler? The worst filler of them all. The filler that's so bad it's a meme. We got Yami'd. Well, if we want to be positive, that's like the worst thing that could have possibly happened off the Halloween ticket. So that means that we're going to go the other way for the actual summons, right? Right? Yeah, sure. It's the cloud. Anybody that follows me knows how it goes. It's all insane probability shattering good luck for days, or all insane probability shattering bad luck for days. There's no in between. The cloud is fickle. And I've had some fire luck lately, but again, I don't want to ruin the recaps. Let's just say I got a nearly impossible pull off of a gold ticket that was just insane, and then I got what should be almost virtually completely impossible pull off of a Brave Souls ticket, and you'll get to see what that is when I do the recap. No. Alright. So, you guys know I don't mess around. Well, I talk a lot, but I don't mess around. I'm gonna... Orbs, right? New unit, orbs. Hey, you got refunded. If it was if you did the YOLO single that I was talking about, you got refunded. Wait, is it 20 or 25 for a 3? It's been so long since I had a new 3 to max. Anyway, I don't mess around with summons. We're just gonna jump right in with a multi. If we get peed on, I call the 4-star multis golden showers. If we get peed on twice, then I might switch to singles for a little bit, but Lego. Let me turn the volume up a little bit, hear them talk better. Oh yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. Double poop filler. But we're double rates, and I've been known... Nice, nice. Congrats, man. That's pretty epic. Let's hope there's another 5 or maybe 2 hiding in here. But then again, as my man Nietzsche has said, hope is the greatest of all man's evils, for it prolongs the suffering of man. So maybe I won't hope. That almost tricked me. That slice looks like a head color to it. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have 100% fire reduction link. It's just I already have more than 3 of him. And now with the characters, heck, one of the Halloween characters has a built-in fire and freeze immunity, if I remember correctly. I have to go back and look. Because, I'm mainly after Hollowbell. Yuichiro has, at least on paper, the potential to be a very solid autoer for IZ, but let's be honest, as far as green goes, if you've got Flyzen, you're pretty much good for autoing IZs with greens, and then if you can back them up with the M's, like, pff, whatever. Throw a character you're leveling in the 3rd slot. But it was a 5 still, so we're gonna go back and multi again. Okay, yeah, I thought it was Yuichiro, I wasn't sure. Alright, we're still on the 5-star train.
Trick or treat.
And we're in Halloween, and I believe... Yep. Alright, so... Second multi in... We're good. I'm not gonna do you guys like that and stop there, but... I don't have to be mad, because... all I had to come out of this with is 1 Hollowbell. So that's taken care of. Now we get to just have fun. Holler at the Holly. The humor gets worse as he gets tired, folks. Double 5. Don't care, I'll take more. The cloud, man, it's real. Ask anybody that's known me for long enough. It's been a thing ever since I used to play CCGs professionally, semi-professionally anyway. 3! Boom! And it's new. And it's the one we wanted doubles of. 2 and 1. Well, 3 and 1. 2 of them Hollowbell. Told you it was warming up with that first one. Told you. It's gonna be unbelievably amazing or unbelievably horrible. Either way, it should be fun to watch or terrifying. Boom. And I have... I'm gonna go check real quick, because I'm just curious. I know I have 3 Halloween Yorus, and I know my main one is more than 1 out of 5. Thanks, Musk. I appreciate it. But I don't remember if she's 5 out of 5. So let's go check that real quick. Is it 5 out of 5 already? I thought it might be. I wasn't sure. I know she's slotted, and I know I have 3. I know I have 3 for links. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, she's already 5 out of 5. But whatever, it's more Yorichi. I don't give a crap. We got 2 Hollow Bells too. True. Yeah. She's not a 25 Vortex, but she does have one. So, while we're talking about that, let's... D, man, you know how it rolls with me, man. It's either like that, or it's like when you were trying to get my swimsuit Halibel. It goes one way or the other. Oh, that's really nothing. I can do I really need to clean my shit up, but I can do an account showcase at some point if you want. I actually got a couple people being like, nah, even if you want to live stream cleaning your box. I'm like, okay, alright. My account's more famous than I am. I'll take it. That's not what I'm here for. Like I said, I'm here to be entertaining. Oh, that extra Dirty Boots was a ticket pull too. It was a single Brave Souls ticket. Alright, let's block both Hollow Bells, because we're going to run her Nad Chappie in PvP. If we use her auto, it's going to be the same thing. So, and let's be real, our DR, our oldest of our 3 DR links is getting pretty old. You can go back and watch some of my older stuff, or watch the stream D did on my account if you want to see some horrible bad luck. Well, I don't even like, is it, like, because I always still get tons of 5s, but like, just the amount of orbs to try to get one character. There are times where my account just refuses to give up one character for a particular banner, no matter how much you summon on it. It'll give you like 3, I've even got 4 5s in one on a non-double chance. I have a video of it, because I know people will be like, it's not possible. It is. I've done it. I have, and I took a video of the results, so people can't be like, oh, it's a manipulated screenshot. What else were we gonna do? Oh, I was gonna lock the, she should be right on the top. I started by acquired, didn't I? No, I did rarity. I'm gonna lock her in case we want to keep her at 5-star for Guild Quest shenanigans. Well, we're not gonna stop there though, so we're gonna keep going. Y'all came for a show. Let's go in again. Hey, the multis are hot. Let's keep striking while it's hot. Bonk. Well, it was bound to happen. I'm not gonna make you guys watch that. Alright. Do one more multi and see if we get back on the 5-star train, or if it's more golden showers are in our forecast. Bonk. Alright. Let's do a few singles. See if the banner's gone cold completely. And then I'll do the item tickets, or if it heats up again, I might do another multi or two. I'll probably try again, at least a few more times before the banner's over, to get the other 2 new characters. Not really something that'd be worth doing a stream over, but if I do, I'll take some clips and some screenshots, and I'll put it at the front of one of my new streams, or at the end of the recap series I was talking about. Let's do 3 singles. And okay, I just have to come up with some weird rules here. All right. Okay, this will keep us going for a while, unless I have really bad luck. 3 3-star singles in a row, and we're done. Okay, that's how we're gonna play this. And then if we get 2 and a 4, if we get 2 3-stars and then a 4, I'll go back and do a multi if I have enough 4-ups left. It makes sense in my brain. That's 1 strike. That's 2 strikes. She may be done with us for the evening, guys. Oof. Straight up 3 strikes after 2 golden showers. That's, to me, the banner saying it's done. Oh, I'm ridiculous. Don't use my account as a measuring stick. No. I didn't get enough time to, it kind of pissed me off a little bit, because, it's alright, Musk. I mean, come on, we already had some amazing luck. And you always gotta at least test the waters and see if it's still hot, especially with 2 new characters still out there. But yeah, I'm gonna stop with the summons for now. I'll keep you guys posted if I have luck getting any more Hollies, or if I get 1 or both of the other new characters, because I'll keep trying over the course of the event. Also, sometimes when I get in a rut and my phone only wants to pull 1 particular new character, I'll switch to iOS. I know it's silly tinfoil bullshit, and I know it doesn't do anything, but you'd be surprised how many times that's finally given me the character that the banner would put out. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like the mobile games are all I do. I'm chronically ill, and I have very supportive friends and family, and some acquaintances that are willing to sponsor my endeavors, and so on and so forth, and hopefully some viewers that are excited enough about my stupid content, that they're hyped for the new channel, that are into either my seeing more BBS stuff and more Dokkan stuff, that they're willing to donate a bit to help out, because that's where I don't have much consistent help right now. I'm pretty solid on Legends, Dragon Ball Legends. I'm solid on Maji. I'm solid for like hardware and stuff for the new channel, and I've got friends like Phil and Anthony that are gonna be that's next, that are gonna be helping me. They're gonna be donating their time to do artwork. Chark has offered to donate his time to sort of to do the be my social media liaison, because I'm bad at keeping up with social media. So, like I said, any donations, even tiny ones, they add up. And to keep giving you guys the content that it seems you really want from the feedback that I get. I can't do it alone for BBS and Dokkan right now, so I need your help if I'm gonna keep up with the crazy summoning videos and the crazy, throwing orbs at items and doing stupid shit. So you guys don't have to. So yeah, again, I'll put it in the updated description and in the comments, but I have to have, for boring reasons, I have to have one of my sponsors handle the donations. It's the address for, and don't message there. It doesn't take messages. It's just works for PayPal. It's 24 the numbers hour diner, no spaces, no underscores, 24-hour diner with the 2 and the 4 as numbers at earthlink.net. Yeah, like even like anything more than $1, even $1, anything $1 or more is appreciated, and we'll go right to orbs or stones. You pick, you put in the notes which game you want it to go towards, and what type of content too. It sounds cheesy, but it's from the heart. It's right from the top of my head. I didn't write it down ahead of time and practice it in the mirror. I mean, it's your stream. I'm just hosting it, so I just try to be informative and entertaining, and any donation of any type is just helps me do that. Anyway, these accessory tickets have been a long time coming. I'm almost kind of, it's been so long that I'm kind of dreading doing them. So, let's start. We're not gonna do any premium summon tickets on this one. I'm not gonna do you guys like that. Once I get a bit more caught up and I get my box cleaned out, I'll probably do like a weekly. I think D does something similar. I'll probably do like a weekly, like 500 or so a week video, and then while I like to do stuff live, because since I'm stuck on my phone right now while I'm building my new rig, since I'm stuck on my phone and I'm using the YT Gaming app anyway, I tend to just stream everything. Because then if people are on, it allows for the interactivity, and then, it can lead to other things. Some summons I didn't necessarily plan on doing, some co-op, so on and so forth. But like I said, I am toying around with the idea of I don't know how much of a twist it is, but like doing for the weekly premium tickets thing, having one or two guests do the actual summons ahead of time and record them, and not show me the video or tell me what it is, and I'll just play back the video live and I'll react along with everybody else. And there'll be nothing I can do about it. So I don't know, I think that might be fun. And I know Phil's been wanting to pull, D's usually up for fun stuff like that, so I don't know, we'll figure it out. So, but we'll start with the Brave Souls tickets, and we'll move up, and if I need room, I'll sell some stuff really quick. So, anyway, Ryu, and we'll do all multis, at least until we get to the really high stuff. I don't want to keep you guys here all day. Now, what we're after here, well, Ryu's, particularly a red one, good, very good. Obviously, feasible 5 stars, feasible 4 stars are always heartbreaking. At this point, I think I have 1 or 2 spirit cores on every color, but like I wouldn't hate to see a spirit orb. Xian Shield is okay. The other two gacha exclusives, I might find fun uses for. So seeing those, I wouldn't be upset. You know, the glasses and the well, and the Ryu. But yeah, the main thing we're after here: red, gold, Yuki, and Pupples. If all I get out of all of these tickets is a single one of each, I will consider it like the biggest win this entire year in BBS. Yeah, nerd. I said the glasses. They are glasses, correct? Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell. I'll try to be quick about it. Oh, it's like ripping the band-aid off every time. I've been piling these up for ages. Headband. That's one I couldn't think of. Oh, come on! Red, everybody, will it? Fucking orange! It's like it's mocking me because it's almost red. Fuck you, game. I know. Oh, did they finally change it so you can? I've been saying that they should do that for ages, and they let you do it in other games like Dokkan, but oh, that's right. For accessories, it'll let you summon over the limit. It just won't let you start a game. And I'm sorry. I apologize sincerely to anyone that doesn't have any gold items for being salty about pulling a gold item. You just have to. I will show you my box afterwards, okay? And you'll understand, okay? We need reds, okay? Reds. Although orange is not awful. Do Brave Soul tickets. They done me good. Both character and item. Come on. Yeah. Any streams that involve my account should have assault warning, if we're honest. I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm just being real. But trust me, you wouldn't want to trade your health for my account. Just trust me. What's it for? Come on, be a gotcha for. Fuck you, resist items. Fuck you up your ass sideways on Sunday. I hate them polluting the pool. I hate them. Pollute. Oh. Who else misses the days when the worst you could get off of a 4-star pull was a chappy? Stupid resist items. It was so mean that they introduced those along with the other new ones. Oh, it's rainbow time! Oh, it's another orange. It's a set. Isn't that adorable? How great would that have been if they were red? Ah! Oh. Fuck. Oh. I mean, more orange isn't going to go to waste. Just want the Technicolor rainbow to land on red. And that was the Yukiana Pupples too, right? Or was it two Pupples? Like, I have both, so I'm not paying close attention. I know, if they were red, we'd be done. I'm telling you, it's mocking me, because, you know, orange is, like, kind of almost red. And it's like, here's your set. Not the one you wanted. The cloud, man. I'm telling you. I didn't name it, by the way. An old friend of mine that I used to be on my CCG team, Steve Klein, who was really big in statistics, came up with the cloud thing. That was back when like Microsoft started their whole like advertising campaign of like to the cloud, and he's like, but like in my case it's like, you know, thunder and lightning and whatnot. I used to play control decks, so, and he used to almost strictly play like tier aggro decks, so his matches would always be done before mine, and he would come and he would watch my matches, and he'd make a hobby out of writing down things that happened, and then when he got home he would figure out the statistics of that thing happening. Like we would draft, and there'd be a particular card that would be either really good or really bad for me to get in my opening hand, and it would happen every time in a match in every game, and he would work up the statistics of that when he got home, and he's like, yeah, that's 0.0000004%. So it's the whole cloud thing. That's where it came from. I'm sorry, D. Don't be mad. I'd give them to you if I could. You know I would, bro. Oh, come on, red. Yeah! We're halfway there, guys. We're halfway there. Oh, anxiety levels over tickets dropping. No, Musk, we broke it. We got our red. And I can also now do the rope-a-dope with the PvP team with the red. So, right on. I told you, it's always going to be crazy when I do summons, alright? It's always going to be crazy. One way or the other. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. Well, what about Swimsuit Hime? Is that like your exclamation? Holy Swimsuit Hime, Batman! I don't know. See? There we go. New. Oh, makes me warm and fuzzy. This is why, other reason I stream, because people don't believe me otherwise. Other than the people that know me, really. When I was a lot more active on the BBS Discord, the official one for the Reddit, and she is like one of the absolute best IZ autoers. I mean, she's just really freaking solid between her strong attack to being a shield, the fact that her attacks are quick, they're ranged, they pierce. Her other strong attack has a pretty wide spread, so on and so forth. So let's keep it going while it still remembers how to pull red. Alright, vanilla golds. Go. You watch, I always have better luck with Brave Souls than I do golds, both for characters and items, even though the golds are technically supposed to be better. Not that I haven't had good pulls off of golds, but... Oh, come on! Come on! Be a gotcha for. Be a gotcha for. Oh, is it nerd glasses? Alright. The only ones I have are red, so that's good. I know, ironic, right? Red, because that's the one that I usually don't get. But red is the first color I get for items that I don't particularly care about, and the last color I get for things I actually need. Yeah, I am D, as soon as I'm done with the items. But don't let me keep you if it's up now and you know, you want to be efficient, but I'll join you as soon as I'm done, if you've got room. Yeah. Yep. And you guys that I've rolled with know that I've got the purple characters to tackle it for days. But boom, not gonna complain. There you go, guys. That's if you wanna hop in and join D and EX and you know, keep me on in the background if I'm on your TV or your computer or whatnot, you know, join both of us. Oh, they are the same rates? Yeah. I've always suspected that at the very least they were the same rates, but like I thought they expressly at least implied that the golds were better. Then why have them? That's so freaking stupid. Ugh. K-Lab being shady. Well, thank you for that. I always like to have new information like that. Like I said, I'm a bit out of the loop. That's why I took my, Yeah, I know. I figured that's what prompted you to think of mentioning it. Yeah. Okay, I mean, like, obviously gonna look into it before I start espousing it, but I still appreciate him bringing it up so I can look into it. But all the math that I gave you guys at the beginning of the stream when I was talking about the Halabel versus Retsu comparison and their normal attack strings and how all that worked out, that's 100%. That's what I was doing before I got on the stream, and instead of kind of prepping my account like I should have or making myself not look like crap, is I was checking details with other people and going over math and things like that, and hitting up Kotick for some tasty morsels and so on. Oh! Gotcha 4, come on. Gotcha 4. Okay. For a non-gotcha 4, I'll take a bait or a bait or a core. I have a specific for baits and cores for every color. Ideally, I mean, it's not like something I'm actively working towards, but for baits, I ideally like to have 3 with 30 attack, 1 with 30 SP, and 1 with 10 all stats for each color. That's my ideal. And then for cores, it's the other way around. I like to have 3 with 30 SP, 1 with 30 attack, and 1 that's all stats. Because I do some really wackadoo theory crafted builds. Oh, and technically there could still be another 4-star hiding in here. Don't have nearly as much luck with multiple 4 or 5s in one on the accessories as I do the characters. It could have been worse. I especially can't say anything after this Brave Souls pulls. Okay, we're moving up, and for each one of the specific color ones, we'll do red last, because, you know, tension. Alright, let's see what blue's got to say. We got 11 multis worth of blue 3 or better, so I'm gonna have so much fucking fusing to do after this. I hate fusing. Oh, that's a start. I'm just gonna be happy for luck and hope we don't burn it all out on. It's just like there's pretty much nothing I can ask for in blue or purple because this account has a massive hard on for blue and purple. So, but rainbow. Oh, no, actually, the new gacha exclusives would be what we're looking at for those colors. Like the nerd glasses, the headband, and the Ryu. D, don't hate me, man. You know I love you. My luck is always amazing. Either amazingly bad or amazingly good. There's no middle ground. Let's see some gacha exclusive 4s, which I actually am looking for on blue and purple more than golds. Trying not to think about all the fusing and box maintenance I'm gonna have to do after this. Come on, gacha exclusive. Let's go. Oh, resist item. What a waste. What a waste. What a world. What a world. Dun, 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 dun. Keep me going. Nope. Yeah, to sell. Yeah, no, I know they updated that. It's just I have a policy of never selling 3-star or higher items because I fuse them. So, which, you know, I still remember the days when like it was hard to build up to a 3-star. Like you had to work at that shit. Come on, where my OG's at? You know, back when you had to freaking pull a chappy, you couldn't even fuse one. Dark times. Dark times. Yeah, no, initially chappies were gacha exclusives. Yeah, that's I thought we had an even derivative of 10 there. Okay. Alright, let's do green. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, seriously. And then it was like, I mean, it was I don't, controversial is not really the right word, but man, did they piss off some of their best customers when they made them fusible. Because so many people wailed so hard for regular chappies, and then they made them fusible. Oh yeah, no, Coach K was like the first person to have like double chappies every color. I'm pretty sure anyway. I mean that we know of. I mean there might be someone that doesn't talk to other people or post screenshots or videos or whatnot, but yeah, no. I mean I'm pretty sure he was legit the first with a full doubles, you know, 5s and 4s of every color. He went hard. Dude balled like crazy. Is that orange? No, that's power. You see that? It looks... Until you scroll up and see the orange, that looks kind of orange. At least it does to me. Anyway. Orange. We can't expect much here. There's only 3 tickets. Okay. So much to do tonight. I might have to try to whore out my bitch work of taking care of all these. Yeah. We're leaving the power ones for hype. We'll do them before the 4 or 5s though. Purple. These are better because they're anniversary, even though they're the same chances. Oh, they are better. See, even when I make stuff up, it's true. The only color I already have a Ryu on. Ah. That's okay. I want an attack one and an SP one at the least, so. Come on, I need everybody collectively will it. We want a red Ryu, and a red Yuki. That's all Jack wants for Christmas. I'll give you guys a quick scroll through my box, even though it's a mess right now. It won't be an account showcase or anything, but just since there's been discussion. Sorry, D, I'm not going to be able to join co-op for a while. I'm going to be cleaning items for quite a bit. And my girl, now that we got a PS4 upstairs in our room, got me the digital deluxe God of War, and she likes watching me play, and I haven't had a chance to like play anything but the tutorial, so I'm supposed to go hang with her and do that after this. Oh, I missed that one. Wait, I can. Whoops, wrong one. I'll toggle it. It'll pop back. Yeah. After this, I'm gonna have to remember how to bring up the actual chat in the YT Gaming app. No, I have my ways. Alright. Well, that's how we do. Nothing but max rolls all day. Full sets. Alright, we're down to the reds. Alright, let's see the ones we only have 4 of first. Alright. Need you guys with me on these ones. Alright, that was the little guy. Alright, come on. Anniversaries. I know I only managed to farm 25 of you guys, but you can do it. Will it? Will it? Or will it? Bonk. That's right. We got more tries. Come on now. Come on now. Bonk. Sorry about that. Wah, wah. Well, we've got the guarantees left. Better chances of getting higher quality items, but less of a chance of getting a 5. Not a 5, a red, sorry. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, here we go. Let's see if the cloud turns this upside down, because it usually does. Let's see if I pull more golds off of the Brave Souls tickets than I do the 17 4 or 5 star guaranteed tickets. It could happen. It could very well happen. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, it's 6:30 here. East Coast, America. I do my best to pick a time that's as happy of a medium as I possibly can, where it's not like excruciatingly early for people on the American West Coast or insanely late / early for people ways across the pond. Yeah, I do my best. I mean, like 4 p.m. on the East Coast is 1 p.m. on the West Coast. It's 6 or 7 o'clock in Belgium. It's when we're in daylight savings. It's Japan's 11 hours ahead, 12 hours if we're not in daylight savings. So it's hard. I find, at least on the weekends, the 4 to 6 o'clock range, my time tends to be the most workable for the most people. It's not a great time for a lot of people, but it's an okay time for most people. Alright, 5 tickets, come on. We're gonna do them all at once, because rip the band-aid off, right? Oh, at least be a gotcha. A headband. I'll take it over a resist item, even though it's basically auto fodder. Oh look, now we literally have the full SP set of orange items. We got our gold orange Yuki, our gold orange Pupples, and there's our regular orange Yuki. Is orange the new blue or purple now for me? Alright, the big pile. Are we doing all 10 at once? Or you guys want to do singles? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Alright. It's getting late for folks. People have things to do. We'll just do all 10 at once. Another nerd glasses, but it's purple. Oh, well, 1 SP, 1 attack. Ooh, orange Ryu, nice. It's not a red Ryu, but it's an orange Ryu. Hey, that's freaking two gotcha force in there. So I'll take it. Hey, special edition bulletin. That, I know there was no golds in here, but that is a pretty freaking hype multi. That is a pretty solid multi. We got our second set of nerd glasses. We got a green special edition book. And we got our first orange Ryu. All gacha exclusives. And even the crap wasn't crappy for the most part. I mean, you're bound to get polluted by resist items. We got 4 resist items, but Tenshitais, not bad. Not bad at all. And a pill's not bad. The orange Ryu is...
How's the stream and how much longer I need to do some hammering when possible?
Just about finished.
Cool. Holler.
Yeah, so I wish it was red. I wish it was red. I was really hoping, I kind of figured it wouldn't, but I was really hoping my quest for red items, at least the first copies of them would be over after all these tickets, but just gotta get back to grinding then, and we do have 7,500 premium tickets to go through. Well, we still have the 2 individual ones. And they're special, so they should be better, right? Okay. I aim to please. Or excite, or evoke some sort of interesting response. Alright. Last 2. We guys, you think we can get one of the 2 red items we're looking for in these last 2? Last minute majesty. Come on. Ryu maybe? Nope. Wrong color, wrong rarity. And we already got the Pupples. We need the Yuki. It's okay, game. You were close. It just needs to be red, gold, Yuki, okay? And failing that, I read one of those. Right there, the Ryu. Alright. Okay, last one. Bam. Bam. It's a Spirit Core. Can't complain. Not awful. I don't know if I already have two, but even if I do, you know, ideally, again, it's not something I actively work towards, but ideally for the spirit cores, I like to have one that's 30 attack, one that's 30 SP, and one that's all stats. So I'll take it. I'm not gonna have a choice. I was right though. I was right. See what I meant? I told you the cloud. It's inverse probability. How many golds did we pull off of Brave Souls tickets? And we got like 3 or 4 off of Brave Souls tickets. We got 1 off of golds, right? And then we got none off of the guarantees. not the guaranteed 5s, but you know, the ones that have the best chance of giving you the 5s. So that's the cloud, man. Take the ups and the downs. I'm gonna test the waters real quick with a couple more singles on the banner because it's been a bit, and then I'll be out unless anyone has any questions, requests, so on. If not, I've got items to sort and a date to keep. And then I have to feed my Maji addiction. Alright, same rolls. Same rolls. Ooh, still cold. How cold are we still? Ooh, looking like ice cold. Alright. If it's another 3, I'm done for the day. If it's a 4, I'm doing a multi. Yeah, no, Banner don't want to play the rest of today. It says it's done enough, it's tired. Alright, ladies and gents and germs, thank you for joining. Always a pleasure. And feedback of any type that's remotely sensical is welcome. Donations of anything of $1 more are welcome, especially if you want more high-end BBS content and Dokkan content. Yeah, no, thanks for hanging out, especially for the whole thing, man. You have a good one. It's appreciated. One more? Okay. Hey, when it's not me saying just one more, I'm good with that. I'll give you one more, thanks. And if it's a 4, I'll do a multi. Oh, sank. We got Wonder Weiss. But it was a 5. And I said if it was even a 4, I'd do a multi, so you earned yourself a multi. Because we all know what happened last time I got Wonder Weiss. Let's go! Oh yeah! Come on! Come on! That is Halloween! Yes! The second most wanted! Hey, did I not? Did I not? I even gave you the multi. I would share the pulls if I could. Oh, that's another. It's a Yoru. Come on. Fan service is never bad. Oh, I've been, well, not orb-wise. I've done that before. farmed a shit ton of either jewels or crystals, thinking I was farming the other, then went back to the character and was like, what can I max them out? Oh, I'm gonna multi again. That's what's up. We're gonna see if we can find the last character. It's not sad. It's never sad when it's Yoru. And you know, actually, if she gets a resurrection, which she eventually will, you know, we've got 3 maxed ones for links, 1 with a 5 out of 5 in full slots, and we can have 1 at 5-star and 1 at resurrection. So if she's a bonus character, we can run 3 of them. That's what's up. Not yet, of course. She'd have to get the resurrection first, but... Alright. We ain't gonna stop on a double. You know I don't... That's not how I roll. Let's go. Yeah, Musk. I was done because I got a later, G. Good luck with the extreme co-op, and thanks for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. And everybody, if you don't yet, you know, go check out his channel. Very entertaining. Great guy. Yeah, Musk, I pulled 3 more 3-stars to test the water, and I was done. Sank told me to go 1 more, and I said, hey, when it's not me going 1 more, I'll go 1 more. And I was like, and if it's a 4, I'll do a multi. And I got another Wonder Weiss, and I was like, well, I said if it was a 4, I'd do another multi, and that was a 5. And we all know what happened last time. I got Wonder Weiss, and I got another double 5. One of them was Yachiru, and another Yoichi. So now we're only missing Ruka. And fuck it, I'm gonna do 1 more for good measure. And then maybe a couple singles. Make sure it's dead again. These orbs were all specifically for the Halloween gacha, so... Alright, another golden shower. So... Yup. So looks like it's cooling off for us again. So we're gonna give the single treatment again. 1. 2. All right, are we gonna 3-strike it? That's our 3 strikes. Alright, Sank. We doing the 1 more for luck, or are we done? You've earned the choice. I know there's a delay, so I'll wait. We taking the 3 strikes? Or 1 more for luck? Because that's what we do. And it's paid off thus far. Did you bail after you triggered the fire multi? Where's my 1 more guy? Alright, I guess we're done. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're done. Alright, and just because you guys were talking about it and whatnot, I'll give you a very quick scroll through my item and character box. I can do a proper account showcase some other time, or if people were serious that were asking me to like live stream me while I was organizing things so they could see more of the account, I don't mind. Alright, Must. Sleep well, man, and good luck with your exams. I know you got lots of tests coming up. Actually, let me do it the other way so you can see more at a time. Get my fat head out of the way. Or my fat hat, anyway. The angle makes it look ridiculously huge. This is a regular sized Deadpool hat, but the angle makes it look gigantic. Thanks, D. I appreciate it. And like I said, guys, you go check out D's stuff. He's always entertaining. Alright, we're just gonna do a quick scroll through. Any item that you see max, just assume that it has a max roll on it that's relevant. Just in case, just so you don't think I'm just saying that. So, okay, sorry. Right on, Kenny. Best of luck, man. I hope you get her. Hell, I hope you get 2. Alright, quick scroll through items. Alright, that's stupid, because you're going to see all the things I just pulled. Let me start by level and not rarity. There we go. Now you only see the things that matter. Sorry about that. That's the section that D was talking about here. And you can see why I wasn't looking for blue or purple. Alright, and then most of the main ones have 5 out of 5 specials. Like I said, if you guys really want, I'll do a full account showcase at some point. Luck and or money. Yeah, let's quick scroll through. Oh, I said luck and or money. Accessories, not usually. I don't believe in sinking significant amounts of money into the accessory gacha, but if you want golds, you kind of have to like prime your chances as much as possible. So I farm accessory tickets like crazy, and then like periodically, like if I save up a oh yeah, we got a ton of completely unneeded dupes trying to chase Ryu on the last banner, the friendship banner. We just like, fuck it, we're gonna wait for him to come back. Yeah, I have 5 out of 5 of, we were talking about before, I have 5 out of 5 of all of the manga and movie characters, except the first manga banner. I have a 5 out of 5 Tosh. Byaku is 3 out of 5, Sanjin is 2 out of 5, and Shunsui, which I'd really like to have a boosted special, is 1 out of 5. So the best banner for me for it is actually the one that has all of them on it. Because all the fillers were completely dead for me on the solo banners. But I didn't really have time to put together resources, so I was like, it was really bad timing, and I waited for like a long time for the manga one to come back. But now that they finally brought it back, we'll probably see more of it like we have the other ones. So. You have no idea. When I was trying to get Broken on his first banner, because we all knew how important he was going to be for PvP, I got something like 18 Akakus and 13 Uraharos before I got my first Broken. Yeah, no problem, Anthony. If you want to hop on later, like I said, I'll be God of Waring, so. Otherwise, have a good night. Alright, everybody. Peace out. Thanks again for... Really? Yeah, if you want. Which one? The characters? They're trying to steal my account. No, that's alright. My account changes so much, and nobody knows it like I do. So, let's sort by. We can sort by special, right? Let's make it fun, and we'll sort by special level. All right, I swear you can do that. Oh, sort. Help if I was on the right screen. All right, we're gonna sort by special move level for fun. You could try, and almost have no chance of succeeding, and then if you do, I'd get it back anyway, and then there'd be a lot of people in the BBS community that wouldn't want to talk to you anymore, because for some reason they like me. No, I know you're just fucking around. Alright, we're sorting by special, so that's what the number is. Alright, ready? Scrolling now. I know, I didn't think you would, Pixel. I was just being funny, or trying to be. If you stole the account and I caught you and got it back, not in general, I was just joking, man. Oh, come on. I was just carrying the joke forward. Loosen up. You're all good here. We're all friends here. I know. Dude, you made a joke. I made a joke. I made a follow-up joke. That's all. Don't sweat it. They wanted to see it one more time, D, and I thought I'd make it fun and short by special. I might have the most 5 out of 5s in the game. I don't know. It's possible. And I think the way it sub-sorts once we hit raid characters, it's just raid characters. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, thanks for the one more. Alright. I'm really going this time. Anyway, at least I think I covered it. Anything that was mentioned. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you want. Make requests. Donate if you can. Even pocket change helps. I've said all this before, so you all have an excellent morning, evening, afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Good night, Pixel. Don't frown. It's all good. Good vibes. Good luck your way. And to all of you yet to pull or amassing resources for further pulls, best of luck to you. I hope you get everything you're looking for. And I'll probably poke this banner at least a couple more times and see if a Ruruka falls out. And even if I end up getting another dupe Holibel, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Alright. Later.